Andrew Knies here, Brokerworks Real Estate Group, and today I want to share with you my predictions for the 2024 real estate market. There's a lot of these videos coming out right now, but they're riddled with a lot of data that you may or may not understand. So I want to keep this as simple and understandable as possible. So to make some type of prediction for 2024, you have to understand what has happened in 2023, which was a very interesting year, and it was influenced by 2020, 2021, and 2022, where we saw the Fed lower those interest rates artificially. In 2021, we hit a low of 2.6%, and this year our high was around 8%. A lot of real estate agents gave advice like date the rate and then marry the house, which is correct and is good advice to give. However, it's a hard pill to swallow. So if you were to purchase a $1 million home at 3%, that home would have cost you roughly $3,300 a month. If you bought that home today, it's going to cost you more than $5,000 a month. So those interest rates have really curbed down home affordability. So we saw less buyers in the market in 2023. Now, as we've made our way through this year, the Feds have announced some rate drops or rate cuts for 2024, which will bring that affordability back down. However, I want to talk to you about home buying behaviors. So typically home buyers only purchase during life-changing events. So new job, new kids, downsizing, trying to get people into a different school district. There's all types of reasons, but they're life changes that cause people to move. However, post-pandemic, when interest rates were brought down so low and affordability was so high, people moved because they could move. Some of those buyers that locked in those low interest rates have locked up inventory that hasn't came to the market yet and may not come in 2024. So about a decade ago, National Association of Realtors started putting out reports about inventory shortages, meaning there weren't enough homes for the amount of home buyers. This had a lot of pressure from essentially the boomers downsizing and then the millennials, first-time home buyers, coming into the market. So when people moved because they could move, those would have been people that had life changes happening today, that they are very married to that below 3% interest rate. So in 2024, we're going to continue to see a shortage of listings. I mentioned those rate decreases, and yes, rates are going to go down. There's contrasting beliefs if it happens in March or if it happens in the third quarter of 2024. I lean closer towards the third quarter, but we'll see how that shakes out. So should you buy a house? Should you sell a house in 2024? That's the best question. I think that the best time to make that happen is sooner than later. I like to follow a lot of the new construction trends, especially the national builders. They're publicly traded companies, billions of dollars. They have indicated that anytime the interest rate is below 6%, so these builders are buying those rates down to 5.99 or 4.99, they're increasing the buyer market and they're finding buyers for these homes. The same will play into existing real estate. If rates go below 6%, any chance of being able to negotiate is going to diminish. So we'll end up back into a frenzy, and it will be a heavy seller's market, which means you're not negotiating price, you're not getting closing costs, you're doing a lot more as-is purchases, and then a lot of cash is going to enter the marketplace too, because sellers will want to sell while buyers are out buying. So I encourage you, if you have to make a move in 2024, if you had one of those life-changing events, the best deals are going to happen on the first half of 2024. But we should see an increase in business on the back half of 2024, which means 2024 will be better than 2023 from an amount of real estate sold. But again, that best deal is happening right now. So I encourage you to reach out to your real estate agent if you're thinking about making a move in 2024. And those are my 2024 predictions. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. My personal cell phone is 219-508-6479. Again, this is Andrew Knies with the Brokerworks Real Estate Group. Thank you.